demonstrations, I think the masks are for safety. In the case, though, of a riot, then you're, you know what I mean, you're up to no good, then for sure. My question, though, is does that include the police? Because, you know, the guys beating the hippies with the batons, getting captured on cell phone cameras and put up on bylaw gives the police the power to declare any demonstration illegal if they lack a pre-planned route that is already okayed with City Hall. So any random thing you're doing in the street really can be just declared illegal, and that's it.
By a group of what size? I guess that would be the question. I mean, and then you get into the debate of what size is a demonstration. I mean, if you got 6 people walking down the street wearing masks, is that an illegal gathering? Or does it have to be like 100? You see what I mean?
Yeah, well, and where's the dividing line? I mean, even I was in San Francisco a little while ago, and you had guys wearing the V for Vendetta, the Guy Fawkes mask,
right?
And they were just they were demonstrating against Scientology or something, and there was 4 of them. Would that be illegal, or does it have to be? I mean, even the wording of from the bylaw is that it's illegal to wear a mask during a riot. So. You could turn over a police car and set it on fire, but if you're wearing a mask, you're going to jail, buddy.
But the Occupy Wall Street, they used that Guy Fawkes mask a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
And they weren't really rioting. I think maybe, I mean, there are 2 things. There's the bylaw in Montreal, and then there's a federal law that's also looking at the masking. Maybe the bylaw, obviously, in light of what Montreal has been going through, is slightly a knee-jerk, and maybe it'll have to be refined, that law, to include if you're in the process of rioting or thieving or something like that and wearing a mask, then it's more of a fine, or you're in more trouble than you would otherwise be.
I'm on the side of the police. And what I mean by that is, if there is a march, a demonstration that turns violent, you know what? As a police officer, my job is to protect the peace. That's my job. And if making an arrest, if arresting you is going to be made more difficult because you're wearing a mask, despite all of the CCTV and everything else, then damn it, don't wear the mask. If you really believe in what it is you're protesting, if you really believe in it, then why would you wear the mask in the first place? Now, a lot of these people argue that the balaclava or that the scarf over the face is to protect them from tear gas and what? True. You know, well, then if you have to worry about being protected from tear gas,
what are you doing there, right?
What are you doing there in the first place?
What about in Saskatchewan, where you're protecting yourself from -40?
Yeah. What if there was a demonstration in front of the legislature in February and it's -40 and you're wearing a balaclava to keep you under arrest then? I don't know where this is going to go. Rob Ford wants to scrap the 5-cent plastic bag fee. For the last few years in the city of Toronto, 2009, it passed the bylaw. It says every plastic bag costs 5 cents. And they have managed to raise, I don't know, I think they dropped the number of bag uses from 457 million to 215 million. They raise about $5.4 million a year from this. Rob Ford says, you know what? I'm done with this thing. So we shouldn't have to pay the 5 cents anymore.
This guy, Rob, I love him. He's like an unending source of entertainment. He's not even one of those guys that you love to hate. He just cracks me up so much. His next prediction, instead of taxes, instead of using money, you can pay me in Big Macs. That'll be his, like, next thing. I don't get this at all. Like, I mean, why would you, like, it's working. It's bringing in money. It's cutting down the use of plastic bags. I'm sorry, did I miss something here? Like, maybe you can explain it to me.
I'm not explaining
the one thing I think is kind of crazy about this, though, is that, yes, it's raised $5.4 million from the fee. This is a year, I assume.
Yes.
But some councillors have been pushing for a plan that would see the retailers put some of that money into preserving the city's so-called tree canopy. So they're taking the money. I think that's crazy.
Yeah, the retailers get the 5 cents.
Which I'm sure covers certain costs and stuff for them, but I mean, it would be nice to have it go somewhere good, right? Like the
at least that. I mean, at least put it towards the trees in the city. I don't think the retailers should be getting it.
Well, even if you took 2.5 cents, that would still give you, like, you know, about $2 million in change.
Yeah.
I think Ford has a brilliant sense for the populist.
Yeah.
Because he said people are extremely mad about this, and he hears about it. I don't know. He claims that he's just following what people are saying. I mean, it will be fascinating to see whether he is reelected. Because if you talk to the pundits, they would say he's going down.
Right. But that's what they said before he got elected the last time. I know. All of my liberal friends in Toronto were aghast when he got elected. It was like they were beside themselves. Do you use reusable bags when you go to the grocery store, Bronco?
not with meat or things where they can touch the bag. I do still use plastic bags for stuff.
What about you, Craig?
I do, like 90% of the time. Occasionally, if we forget to throw them in the trunk, then we'll have to use the bags from the store, but most of the time.
I also use reusable bags, but except for meat and things like that. I mean, meat, I will have them put that in a small plastic bag, and then I'll put it in the bag. And then the bag's got to go into the laundry.
The other thing is about all these bans and taxes and so on is that arguably, you know, it's gotten trashier in recent years. I mean, I always point to the plastic bottle ban that they are proposing on campuses. And I mean, I walked around the U of S, I've said this before, a few months ago, it's just full of trash, way more than it used to be. So plastic bottles or plastic bags are one part of it, but I don't think people were as wasteful and trashy before all this stuff got going. So I don't know.
We didn't have the opportunity.
Plastic bags. We had plastic bags 20 years ago. No one just threw them all over the place.
Like Rob Ford, I like to use them for strangling journalists I find in my backyard.
The Roundtable with Bronwyn Aaron, Craig Sullivan, and me, Richard Brown, continues on Newstalk Radio.
Hi, I'm Bonnie Brooks. If you haven't been into the Bay this season, you'll definitely be surprised at the outdoor furniture and tabletop collection. The Bay's new home fashion director worked with top designers on all the color palettes, the styling, and the quality of the new products. Whether for your castle, condo, or cottage, we've got the key looks. Although I was tempted by all the season's newest brights, I fell for the nautical beach collection, only at the Bay.
I'm Alex Dawking with a CJME News Update. The end of the spring session of the legislature. Now look for a cabinet shuffle and some restructuring in the way the Saskatchewan government operates. A man who beheaded a fellow passenger on a Greyhound bus now gets out of mental hospital on escorted parole. Sex, a tell-all exhibit, raised few eyebrows in Regina, but is proving very controversial in Ottawa. And the Saskatchewan Member of Parliament who thinks the push to stop bullying should also be extended to the unborn. CJME weather brought to you by Bumper to Bumper stores. It's do-it-yourself car wash season. Keep your ride shining like a bright cherry. They've got what you need. Clear with increasing cloud after midnight, low of 9. Tomorrow cloudy, 60% chance of showers tomorrow, high of 15. Moose Jaw, mostly cloudy and 20. Regina, partly cloudy, north-northwest wind gusting to 37, 19 degrees. CJME is the station that does live local news on the hour, on the half hour, and when it breaks. Get news online now at cjme.com. I'm Alex Dawking, CJME News.
Hello from Husqvarna. A Husqvarna chainsaw makes a great gift for my wife, yeah. Much better than bucksaw. If she saws with bucksaw, she's too tired to cook me dinner. Me cook? Nah. I have to get my own beer. Yikes. I get her a Husqvarna chainsaw. She can start it on first try. She can start Husqvarna lawnmower first pull, too. I give her the best in the world. I give her Husqvarna.
Husqvarna, everything you need for yard maintenance. Buy yours at Prairie Land Rental Center, 600 Albert, across from Crestview Chrysler. The Around the Lakes Park Report, brought to you by Performance Marine and Prairie Land Rental and Sales. Mother Nature time is here, and with the long weekend right around the corner, camping has never sounded better. Parks are open all over Saskatchewan, and provincial parks will operate on a first-come, first-served basis. So get out early and take in Saskatchewan's beautiful parks. Be sure to check park bulletin boards for activities taking place during the long weekend. Around the Lakes, brought to you by Performance Marine and Prairie Land Rental and Sales. For details, visit tourismsaskatchewan.com.
Sweet memories. Catching that 6-foot jack, towing the kids on the wakeboard, and just watching the sunset out on the water. Oh, wait. I don't have a boat.
Create new memories at Performance Marine on the spot financing and zero down OAC. The best family sport, pontoon, and fishing boats backed by the best service in the industry. Drive on up to Performance Marine, 3310 Pasqua Street, and drive away with your new summer memories. Online, performanceregina.com.
I'll have the grilled cheese, please.
Hot or cold?
Hot isn't grilled hot.
We're still looking to hire a cook for the summer season. So, cold?
But your name is Hot Grilled Cheeseria.
Yeah, I can give you bread and cheese, and you can try grilling it on your exhaust manifold.
Don't be stuck without a chef or any other seasonal employee you need. Log on to reginajobshop.ca.
Yeah, if you have heated seats, you could sit on it and have a panini.
Okay. Post as many jobs as you like in minutes and use as many words as you want for one low price. reginajobshop.ca. Long name, amazing results. Ms. Munchler, would you file these documents, please?
Oh, okay, after I take your temperature.
Why are you a receptionist?
Well, because I couldn't find a nursing job.
Then why didn't you go online and check out reginajobshop.ca?
Okay, sir, take off your shirt and I'll take your blood pressure.
They have hundreds of local jobs, hospitals, sales, IT. Oops, sorry. She's just...
Your blood pressure just went sky high.
Oh, boy.
Okay, I'm going to need a specimen. Take this.
Get out! reginajobshop.ca. Long name, amazing results.
Long-term rates, negotiated prices, on-site restaurant, lounge, and off-sale, and more. Oil and construction crews find their home away from home at Chateau Regina Hotel. Plenty of parking for your trucks, flat screen, split privacy suites, on-site laundry and kitchen. Special trade rates starting at $77 a night. If you and your crew are staying at a different hotel in Regina, you're paying way too much. ChateauReginaHotel.com.
Isn't it great when the answer is yes? I'm Mauro Montanini, part of the team at Avanti Office Products. And the answer to your question is yes. Yes, you can talk to